What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody? Getting everything situated. And we'll be getting this shindig started. Oh my god, I'm not functioning right with the mice. I haven't even had like too many sips of my coffee yet either. So I'm kind of not there yet. Cool deal. Christian, how you doing, friend? Let's see ya. Happy Saturday. How's the audio and everything? You guys able to hear everything already? I'm gonna restart the playlist. Don't get old, guys. Getting old sucks. I am not functioning with two mice today. No, 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 I'm not. Good busy? I'm hoping. won the lottery and you're too busy dealing with having to count your money. Things I can help you're going through. It's my solo dungeon set, so I made a new Superstone the other day. So I need the 1, 2, and a half. You might as well. I'll do collapse. It's only fitting, right? My chair is so out of place. Like I gotta. The problem is I'm on carpet with this chair. So because I'm on carpet, it doesn't slide very well. Is it going to give me solo chaos, or is it going to give me co-op chaos with solo? Everybody tuning in, if you want to play some runs, you just let me know. It looks like they're giving me regular chaos. I didn't look at the trophies, which would give it away, I suppose. Yeah, I think we're on track for... Oh, goodness. We'll know here. Yeah, I think it's on solo chaos, not co-op chaos being run solo, which kind of stinks. If this is 3,300, then yeah, it's... Well, that and I'm healing, so yeah, it's definitely solo chaos, not co-op chaos. I haven't made any Megastones yet. If I put in the grind on anything but what I currently play, then yeah, I could, but I almost exclusively run like Chaos, which I like the new change. Oh, it gave me co-op Chaos trophies. Maybe I can stay in this loop. I think I just found a new way to grind. So now I'm not healing. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, though. I'm usually always a dungeon or two behind. So you just getting into ADF with FS releasing is about on par with what I normally do. So don't stress, homie. Are you enjoying it so far? So I think what ended up happening is my first run gave me solo chaos stats because I was healing every round. This one, I'm not healing on 2. And I'm not gonna heal on 4 either. Damn, I'm not doing jack diddly shit. Where's the heal box? Oops. Kinda, I mean, the schems I have are great, but it's too hard if you don't have great hunters. Ah, that's very valid. Are you strategically working on your hunters? Because one way you can do that is maximizing your maze tickets. Yeah. Yeah, it gets overwhelming at times, but you really just gotta, I don't know, you almost have to do it like on a monthly basis. Just figure, okay, this month I'm gonna work on hunters. Okay, this month I'm gonna work on my stones. Okay, this month I'm gonna work on this. You know? I mean, granted, there's always gonna be the gradual of all of them. But if you're struggling, here's some tips. So if you're struggling, hard mode's the way to go. You get that 25, you get 250. Okay, so if you get a bunch of daily maze tickets and you have a ton, like I have 418 right now. But that's just because I've been pretty leveled up for a while now. But if you do these, you're getting 2,500 gold and you're getting the 250 hunter points. Doing insane is great for the maze stuff, but I've always argued that you can do this shit in regular dungeons and stuff and grind it out yourself. Like, there's no real reason to get dungeon items, power stones, and maze and epic gems using tickets. I personally think the hunters are much better. And then you go over here to like daily events, which daily events, if you have superhero today, is super fucking easy. Let me just show you. This could be done with anybody that has superhero. Or super villain. Was I saying superhero this whole time? Loser. Super villain. As long as you got the little click, you're all set, dude. So I would definitely recommend anybody do their maze ticket or their daily event tickets today if you have a bulk amount of them. This is the fastest one to do. And then, so now you would do with your daily events these mega boxes. This is how you get your hunter cores. I just got Axemaster. Just loser beyond. I need to do a lot of Dark Forest. But yeah, so like daily events is good for the mega boxes. And then today's hunt mode. Easy daily event. Hey, what's up, Fred? How you doing? Yeah, absolutely. Hunt mode. No healing, 50%. This is gonna be like a 3.5 minute dungeon, I bet. Or whatever. But you could do the mega boxes here, which kind of suck, to be fully honest. Can you tell I'm such a completionist? I would say those of you that are new, if you're doing your daily challenges, get the skins first. They give you the +1 damage. And then probably dump all your shit on blue, you know? like dump it into, I don't know, it's hard to say. Mega boxes outperform big box, so it's worth double. But gem box is always garbage. Everybody has been buying these in Cake Mafia lately. They've been buying these, and let me just tell you guys, this is garbage. This is garbage. You get more gems doing like 2 solo chaos than what you get in this box. And you can do 2 solo chaos in the time you can do Dark Forest more than times not. So I get it, yeah, you don't want to play, but like, you're gonna need the Dark Forest gems elsewhere. Just like, look, 304, 255, 346, 907. Okay? Focus these numbers. I'm doing it one-handed too. I'm doing good, man. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? My hand smells like laundry detergent. I just got a whiff of it because I'm doing laundry. I'm going to a wedding today. I'm washing some clothes. Like my undershirts and stuff. Always like to have clean undershirt when I'm putting a suit on. Big back. So what the kicker is that you guys are going to catch is I'm going to get a maze drop. And that's going to be maze gems. And we're going to factor that. You're stuck on floor 43. I'll take a look at that in here in a second. I'm sure we can figure out how to beat it. So boom, 125. So that's not quite the 900 we needed. But I got a purple stone. So we're going to add 125 to the total. It took me 30 seconds in game. So about like, what, a minute, 2 minutes? So yeah, 345, 345. So we got 345 of each gem plus 470 maze gems for that one solo run. How long did it take compared to how long it'll take me to do a Dark Forest? So yeah, don't waste your resources, guys. So poison or fire can stack, but you need over 1001%. And so let me show you what that looks like. So this right here is 1000%, okay? So what's going to happen is, it's going to be hard to see because I'm using Beetle, I think. But you see, I'm not stacking. You're seeing the explosion ticks, sort of. Oh, I need to put my dungeon gear on. Third. Okay, there. So you see, it's not stacking, but you can see very faintly that I'm doing the fire damage. So what's happening is that it's that lighter orange, by the way. What's happening is at 1000%, your burn effect explodes. So every time I hit, it's exploding. Okay, and so I'm hoping I can see it. I'm trying to think of where I'm going to get the information I need to give you. I want to say it's like 1000% damage or 500%. Let me see. So here, above 100%, each attack applies at least one burn stack. Every 1 second, burn stack deals damage equal to the number of stacks multiplied by 20% of the last damage dealt to the enemy. At 10 stacks, they will be consumed and the enemy explodes, dealing 200 equal to 200% of 10 stacks damage. The enemy loses all the burn stacks if no additional stacks is applied for 5.25 seconds. So I had 10, so I had 1,000, so that put me at effectively 10, so I was instant bursting with this. So now when I come in here, and we'll just add, we'll add another level 7. So now you can see I have 1,250% on my fire. And so now you can see it's stacking. You see right here it's stacking. So that's because I have over 1,001%. If it was 1,000%, then it's going to explode. If it's 1,001, I'm going to gain a tenth of a stack every hit. So every 10 attacks, I'll get 1 stack. That kind of makes sense. The only reason this is doing this right now is because I have my pet on. Cool. So now, do you have any other questions about like stones and sets and stuff? Well, actually, here, let me conclude my thought on fire. So if you're gonna do fire and you don't have super stones, ideally you want to have 5. You don't have to have 5 level 7s, right? But you need at a minimum 5 level 7s. That's my problem before doing supporter damage. Fire is not stacking, and just last week I realized you have to have more than 150%. Yeah, it's a little different. Like, if nobody breaks it down to you, it's really hard to understand. Papa Kicks, when it was first discovered that you can stack fire, made a really good YouTube video called Fire, Poison, and Tentacles. I would definitely recommend checking that out. He breaks it down really good, the math involved. So is it worth 140%? So, short answer is no. The long answer is it's situational. Hey, what's up, Love Bug? My cat came over. So here's another thing. If your opponent has a fire set and has like 1,250% damage, and you have 140%, you're gonna corrode his stacks at 1.5 stacks basically per hit. Or 1.5 stacks per hit, I believe. There's a kitty butt in the screen. So what it's really good for, if you don't have a full fire set, but your opponent has, or your teammate has a fire set, you can keep the stacks. It'll slowly decay it, but you'll be able to keep resetting the stack counter. So if there's 1,000 fire stacks on the boss or whatever, in that 5 point whatever seconds it said, 5.25 seconds. So if you, with 140%, hit that boss, you're going to reset that 5.25 second timer, but it's going to lower the stack because it's going to consume 10 stacks for your hit. It might be more than, it might be, I'm pretty sure it's going to consume 10 stacks default. But it might just be your 1.5. I'm pretty sure it's 10. But regardless, I know I'm right that it's going to decay the guy's stacks. But, by keeping it, that 5.25 seconds working, say for example he was dead and respawning, now you kept it going for him long enough to come back, you depart from the boss, and he goes back into attacking it with whatever's remaining of that original stack, so he still has his burn stack damage. So if you can't do a fire set, I would recommend doing, not on all of them. You know, you want to be smart. There's going to be times where you're going to have to do, like, say for example, you're doing poison, and it's a no poison round. Yeah, sure. It's cool to have this little fire thing on there. Just understand your opponent has to stack and you have to be damaged for that. Because you want to take over his stack. I'm saying stack a lot. I apologize. Because it's going to be the last damage delta boss. So if you're using one Firestone, but you have Frankie and your buff is shit, like you just roided out, if you take over, yes, you're gonna lower the stack quantity with your hits, but if your teammate departs and leaves you with those stacks, Frankie's damage is going to be what's applied to that tick for fire, and so it'll be worth it. It'll just slowly lower the damage, but you'll be doing effectively like poison ticking, but with Frankie on fire. On the flip side, if you're using somebody like Beetle and you have 140% fire and your teammate is using Frankie and has a fire set, you are significantly screwing them because of the quantity of hits Beetle is going to perform. You're not meant to take over the stacks, you're meant to create the stacks. So I like to call the, hunters, I like to call them like strikers and stackers. So like Beetle issues a shitload of hits, so he stacks. His purpose is to make stacks. Frankie is a striker. His purpose is to damage really hard. He doesn't have to hit on like really quick. Ape Lord is a striker. His goal is to smack the shit out of things. What's up, Brendan? Hobag. Glad you're here, buddy. Gorgon is a stacker because she issues multiple hits. Anubis is a striker. Abyssorb is a stacker. Girl and her golem is kind of hit and miss. She can do a little bit of both. Commander V is striker. Centipede is definitely stacker. Superhero is definitely hybrid, but that's because he just super stacks, etc., etc. I hope that answers your question. What I would recommend for you, let's see if I can do it. If you have a full maze mythic, nice. Do you like it? Because I could switch over to like other music, but yeah, that's kind of the goal. Just background AI music. The playlist, I named it. Yeah, I named the playlist. What did I name the playlist? I think I named it Anime. Oops. Oh well. Anime Symphonic Battlecore. So, Fred, what with you, you're gonna want to see if I can do a level 6 set. Yeah, you are pretty on point. I don't have any level 6 herbs. So let's just build you a level 6 set, so to speak, with what I have that's level 6. So we're going to play a little bit of the Advocate of the Devil. Okay, so this is not the best, right? I have 450% burn, and I have poison. Ideally, you want to have some, like, earth in there or some shit. I don't know. Actually, I'm not going to be able to make a set for you. I apologize. So, I'm not going to be able to make the set because you're going to want to focus on bluestones. And I can do a bluestone set, but I'm not going to be able to demonstrate it effectively. what you're going to experience using that set. Because me, with level 7s and super stones, I'm going to fuck everything up, you know? But yeah, you want to focus on poison and earth. Build up your fire slowly. You're going to want a fire set for Abyssal. Abyssal, you'll want all your defense blue, and then you'll want one set for fire, and then one set for poison and earth. There it is. Earth damage does not boost poison stacks. More so, it's just additional damage going with your poison. So, earth damage deals additional earth damage equal to percent of base attack damage. So let's look at this, because I'm wearing... Nope, this is my... I gotta restart the playlist. This is Plow the Beat. This is when I was last stream trying to rap the fucking bluegrass. So yeah, I got earth stones only on this. Beetle is actually coming with... Let me use skateboard. So, what you're gonna want to pay attention to... Okay. You're gonna see no stacking, right? Actually, I can do it without attacking myself. You see the brown numbers that are kicking up? That's my earth damage. It's in relation to my regular damage, right? If we go over to somebody with poison... So you're gonna see I'm doing my whatcha-diggits, my earth damage, but now you can see the poison ticks coming into the background. So 374k. It's hard to see it. It's not shown as often as I'd like it to. If I get off. Maybe if I do this, it'll show. Yeah, so you see how the green number is popping up? So that's my poison stack. While I'm attacking, I'm getting this little itty-bitty additional damage added, and that's the earth damage. But it's still going off of my base damage for my poison number. And so we can read that, I believe, by looking at poison. So every 1 second, poison stack deals damage equal to the number of stacks multiplied by 10% of the last damage dealt to the enemy. So it's going to be that base number damage you're using. The enemy loses all poison stack if it's 4.25 seconds. So this one expires a little bit sooner than fire. So that makes fire more superior. But it's just harder to pull off a fire stack versus a poison stack. You know, you need more stones to do that. But yeah, so earth, you effectively want to include it in fire if you can, but as a newer player, it's going to be very difficult to even have a fire set. So earth inclusion is not really on your radar at the moment for fire. You want to use that on your poison. And then something that's interesting. So yeah, well, poison's just easier, right? But when you get into Abyssal, there's going to be like floors 2 and 4. I think poison is immune to the boss. So you want to use fire because you can fire stack, because fire isn't immune, but poison is significantly immune. So that's in a nutshell why you want to eventually build a fire set. Because when you get into Abyssal, you're going to want it. to combat the weaknesses and shit. And so what that looks like. Where the fuck? Okay, so this is gonna disappear. That's cool. So when you get into Abyssal, so now he's resistant 80% to poison, 70% to burn. So you're gonna do more damage with fire naturally, but now it's 70% to 80%, so it's just a little bit better to use fire. Okay, and then the monsters are resistant 100%. So if you were only committing to a poison set, you would struggle. Earth helps because it's not immune. And so you see again, poison 80%, burn 70%, but your monster resistance is 100% burn. So on round 3, you want to use that poison. Yeah, you're getting a little bit less on your boss, but it's actually applying to the monsters now. And so that's something as a new player you want to focus on. It's what's weak and what isn't. Now we're on 4, 80% poison, 70% burn. Fire is better for the boss, but the monsters are 100% poison. So, again, now 4 you would want to use your fire set. And so if I remember correctly, this next round is going to be neutral. 80%, 70%. Okay, so it's better to use fire on the boss than poison. But look, there's no monster resistance for fire or poison. So now this would be if your opponent, or I keep saying opponent, if your teammate, for example, has Plague Doc, right? And you have Plague Doc. Okay, so let's just use poison sets. We'll be able to do a shitload of poison stacks with this. I don't think I can refresh. But if your opponent, or if your teammate has like Lavamander and you have Ifrit, well yeah, then just go burn. You guys are playing into your elements at that point with your hunters. But if he has a poison stacker and you don't have poison or a fire, well then yeah, just do Ancient One. Because your Ancient One's like a blank slate, just like Necromancer, but Necromancer makes it a little bit more difficult because his minions stay on. And then there's a thing called Reflect strategy. I don't know if I come with base Reflect. I usually take it off now. I might not be able to show you Reflect. Oh, there it is. Okay, so what I'm doing right now is I want Reflect. Because in Abyssal Maze, this is how you get through it as a beginner. You want to focus on your Reflect hunters. You want your damage reduction high, so that way you can survive attacks, because as the boss attacks, his attack gets stronger consecutively. It resets if he hits your teammate or something. So I'm going to try to do this without nuking him. So, let's see. So you see I got that, right? Now watch the damage output. Boom, boom. I need a lot more stacks to show it. So, problem is I'm a little bit too strong for Reflect. Because if I go to stack him, you want to stack up to like 5,000. But the problem is, I'll nuke the motherfucker with earth damage. So basically what it works though is, and I'll explain it here with the Grimoire. The Grimoire. So getting hit by an enemy will reflect 150% of the damage, and that's per ability. The reason you want that is because that reflect damage goes into your poison. So your poison stack, if your last damage was reflect, will count. So it's a way to really grow your damage really quickly on like your poison ticks and your fire ticks. Does that kind of make sense? Here, I gotta refill my coffee. If you guys have any questions, leave me some more questions in the chats. I'll be right back. I'm gonna switch the playlist to the little bit longer one. Get a little pump. Let's see. Deep in the forest where shadows creep, the battle ignites in a fiery sweep. What a fucking virgin. Blocking my shit. Let me see how old this video is. Fucking virgin. Oh well. I love politics. Hunt Royale sometimes. 350 mil trophy game this clan test. That's fucking loser, Bill. Fuck. Oh well. That distracted me. You guys need runs, man? Let's get it. Operation Forest Fire, go, go, go.
We are the cake mafia, no fear in our eyes, hopping through the chaos under pixel skies.
I'm struggling to find matches. Cool, get it, bud. Bad rabbit. I'll never get my own song's lyrics right.
In our pockets, swords in our hands, united as one, we conquer the lands. In Hunt Royale, we're the name they all dread. With every dungeon cleared, we move ahead. Bad rabbit, the legend is alive. Through the darkest dungeons, we thrive, we survive. We leap through the shadows with fire in our veins. It's bad rabbit, we break all the chains. Cake Mafia's creed.
Imp Master is fucking awesome when Awakened 2. He obliterates. Why am I not healing? Oh, it's co-op chaos. Oh goodness, I keep forgetting.
Bad rabbit, the legend is alive. Through the darkest dungeons, we thrive, we survive. We leap through the shadows with fire in our veins. Bad rabbit, we break all the chains. Bad rabbit, we break all the chains. Bad rabbit, we break all the chains. In the maze I'm getting lost. Dragons breathe fire,
Declined.
Kraken's roar shakes the ground. In the dark forest, nowhere to be found.
Yeti's gold, grab and take. In abyssal chaos we create. Flashing lights in shadows haze. Dodging traps in deadly blaze.
That's pretty cool.
Power glowing.
Like
In
that.
abyssal chaos we create. Flashing lights in shadows haze.
I gotta put on.
Dodging traps in
Give me a second, brother. I gotta put on my Dark Force set. I can do Dark Force though. It's not a problem. Tell you the truth, I'm gonna boost that.
Darkness falls in the night. Weapons drawn.
It's the same stones,
Crystals
just
shine
different
lighting the way.
enchantments.
In the abyss,
There
we
it
must
goes.
stay. Monsters lurking in the mist. Victory is clenched fist. Heart beats fast in the dark. Every strike making mark. Crawling deep through danger's breath. A test of courage, a flirt with death.
A flirt with death,
Together rise as
indeed.
heroes bold. Hunt royale, legends unfold.
Not a big fan of Beetle on the PC. Or well, using them on a controller.
On the grind, power growing. Gear score 19k showing. Dungeon crawler fighting strong. Hunt royale where we belong. Darkness falls in the night. Weapons strong, we take flight. Crystals shine lighting the way. In the abyss, we must stay. Monsters lurking in the mist. Victory is clenched fist. Heart beats fast in the dark. Every strike making mark. Making mark. In a world where bunnies roam the night, with their cunning plans they take the
Not doing too hot this game. It's not the worst, but I'm not doing the best. This will probably be like a 6-minute run.
Rabbits on the prowl in the midnight haze. Hunt royales their turf, twisting through the maze. Dragons tremble, kraken whispers bout. Dungeon master scream, it's a crazy bout. Cake mafia,
Brother.
no fear to show. In the abyssal depths they make the legends grow. Chaos in the wind, and Yeti's roar begins. With a slice and a hop, let the games commence. Dark forest whispers secrets in the night. Cake mafia smiles, they're ready for the fight. With frosting shields and carrot streak swords.
This is a really good pair that he picked with me. So when I used my Frankie, he gets his damage from his HP, and Mender boosts your HP cap while you're in the aura, of course. So he effectively supercharges my damage with Frankie. So that's like a really synergetic pairing. That was good on my partner, whom's name I probably can never pronounce unless I get someone to teach me.
Forest whispers secrets in the night. Cake mafia smiles, they're ready for the fight. With frosting shields and carrot streak swords. Their legend spreads with unison chords. Rabbits blaze the trail where no one dared to go. In the heart of danger, they reap what they sow. Dragons whisper tales, kraken starting to shake. With
Ears held high, there's no going back. Cake Mafia, take lead, no fear to show.
in the abyssal depths, they make the legends grow.
Where's the totem? There it is. I thought it was on the totem. So yeah, this is probably going to be a 7-minute now. I will know the time the moment we start superhero run.
Your holy heart is gather round. We sail where legends can be found. The kraken lurch beneath the waves. We'll send it to a watery grave. Hey! Heave the lights and steady the ship. We'll face the beast on this perilous trip. With courage strong and spirits high, we'll see the kraken in its eye. Dark clouds loom and the wind does howl. The oceans roar a fearful growl. But we're the crew who fears no tale, for we shall conquer by the sail. Hey! Heave the lights and steady the ship. We'll face the beast on this perilous trip. With courage strong and spirits high, we'll see the kraken in its eye. Tentacles rise from the deep blue sea. We'll fight till death or victory. No beast can break our iron will.
Shit.
Knock around and fill.
This is gonna be, this is probably gonna be 8 minutes and 48 seconds. I'd be surprised if it was anything less than 48. Like if it was 32 or something. So, yeah, so I really need you, my brother, to take out the bombers. So we got really unfortunate. So Anubis with bombers is a recipe for ouchies. And so we grouped up all these all these monsters, and I don't have a single way of destroying them without using my face. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna do a thing called lure trapping. I'm gonna bring them all over here, and then I'm gonna use a different path to bring it. So this is gonna be about a 9.5 minute game. See, now I got less. And yeah, dude. Oh God. Uh-oh, you're taking out my trap. I see you. Yeah, I need you to get them the fuck away from here, bud. They need to go back to where they came from. The bombers. There we go, there we go, there we go. We're sorta good, we're sorta good. Oh my god, we're sorta good. Okay, we got it. We're good now. We're good. This is gonna be a 10.5 minute game. See, the unfortunate reality is, what you want to do is use Time Traveler with your teammate using Anubis, something like that, or like Skullmaster if you don't have Time Traveler. Basically, what you want to do is you want to protect Anubis while Anubis does this thing, because Anubis has an unlimited damage cap based on just attacking. So the more it attacks, the more damage it'll do. And so what I'm doing here, I'm luring it to the spawn to lower the golem spawn area. So you see I bring them down here. And then they all spawn right there. You see? Very small area. Lets me kill them all a lot quicker. 10.5, buddy. Oh shit! We were booking it. Like, we easily added what, 2 minutes and a minute and a half with that Anubis round. We were booking it. Damn. I should never underestimated us. This is going to be a faster run. With that in mind, that we were in the almost still in 7 minutes at that point, I'm thinking we're going to hit a 5-minute fucking round. Or a 5-minute game. I'm going to go like Super Saiyan. Shooting for 4 minutes and change, but I think we can confidently, comfortably, assuming we don't get screwed like we did last time with Anubis on bomb rounds. If we don't get a bomb round with Anubis, I think we can easily book it into the 4 minutes and change.
Lords in digital domain, conquer our foes without restraint. In the server, our plans.
I'm just gonna call you Pori. Pori, if you have weakness, you want to make your objective to come over and provide the weakness. I wasn't noticing last game, but that weakness, depending on how much you have, will give me extra damage, and then we'll be able to outperform the special attacks. But, like, it'll take him longer to produce the special attack, then we'll get affected by it. Fucking lag, man, that hurt. Getting shafted on some of these lag spikes right now. This might be a really phenomenal Gorgon round. Oh, yeah, this is a good Gorgon round.
Hop little rabbits, hop to your light. Hop little rabbits, stand and fight. With Luffy's grace, we'll chase the night. Together we will make it right.
How did I just level up? Did his tail hit something on spawn? That was weird. I'm not doing enough damage with Frankie. I need to reevaluate my time with Frankie. I think it's just that I'm not building him proper. I mean, I focus on HP often, but there's got to be something I'm missing.
In the forest shadows we walk with no fear. Rabbits on a mission, our purpose is clear. Cake mafia lurking, but we'll stand our ground. Evil trembles, shaking at the thundering sound. Whispers in the darkness, plotting their scheme. But trust me, my friend, we're more than a dream. Fluffy warriors, united hearts, pure and true. We'll save the forest together, me and you. I've got your back, my friend, through the night. Together we'll battle till the morning light. We'll rid the forest of shadows so dark. With courage and
Shit,
loyalty,
I undercut him.
make our mark.
Well, with us having bombers on 7, I like my odds of not having bombers on 9.
Layers of treachery they try to bake, but will crumble their plans for goodness sake. Whiskers twitching, ready for the final fight. The forest will glow with justice so bright. Through the thorn and thicket, nothing can divide. With you beside me, we'll turn the tide. Carrots and courage, our weapons in hand. Together forever will reclaim this land. I've got your back, my friend, through the night. Together we'll battle till the morning light. We'll rid the forest of shadows so dark.
Hey Fitz, how you doing? Welcome to the stream, bud. You need help with anything? We're just kind of casually running Dark Forest right now. I don't know how long you've been in here. Alright, moment of truth. Are we going to get Bomber Anubis? I'm gonna play Risk. I'm gonna play Risky. I'm gonna get me a mob. I shouldn't really do, but I think in the long run it's gonna help me on my time here. As long as Pori, my friend, does not mob me. So good, no bomb run. Look at this. We are gonna ice this at probably about 4 minutes and 38 seconds. Jaeger, how you doing, my friend? I'm happy you're here. Happy to see you guys coming in. We're about to ice this Dark Forest. I'm thinking 4 minutes and 38 seconds. If I get a superhero round, this round like I did last one, it's gonna be a chef kiss match. The only thing that slowed us down was round 3. I'm actually gonna try to scoop this guy. Yeah, I dodged it. Oh yeah, so far so good. I just really need Pori not to take aggro. If Pori doesn't take aggro and start the special attack over there, we're good. Which it doesn't look like. My friend Pori, you're fucking clutch. Oh, you're a great teammate, my friend. Oh, yes. Fucking amazing teammate. Look at this guy, everybody. Pori, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but that was fucking beautiful. Great job, teammate. 6 minutes, I was so fucking It's still a good run, though. We had a phenomenal superhero run. So what really slowed us was the commander run. Let's just take a look at my clan chest trophies. See how we're doing. I almost never play Hunt Royale unless I'm on live stream. So it wouldn't surprise me if I'm very low. 106k. Oh, I haven't done my clan boss purchase. Oops, that's the wrong button. How much, clicking too much shit at once. Only 1k. Alrighty, does anybody need some runs? Play another round with Pori. If you guys need a Dark Forest or lower, feel free to just hit me up in chat and we'll play some. Alright, speed run time. Pori, you and I are about to set a world fucking record together. It's okay. I'll pretend you know English, and I'll just keep being happy that you're on my team. Sorry, I'm farting. You know how it is. Trying not to make the loudest fart, but at the same token, you kind of want it to be the loudest fart. I guess that makes me an old fart. Cake Mafia. We're slowing right now, but that's okay. Sticks. I'll always pretend like I know the lyrics to the songs I make. But I will never know the lyrics.
for war. Here comes the galactic claw. Syndicate of cosmic serpents, weapons aiming all are perfect. Grab your weapons, launch your ships, move off into those cosmic wars. Dragons laying down the fire, save the planet from disaster. Your post, prepare for war. Here comes the galactic claw. Syndicate of cosmic serpents, weapons aiming all are perfect.
Oh no, I got Frankie first.
Dragons laying down the fire, save the planet from disaster. In the shadow, cities burn. Walking dead, no place to turn. Hunt royale, gone apocalypse. Blood and guts, their only tricks.
Zombies fight, brains and loot, midnight madness, undead brute. I do know this song. Oh, I forgot to get the going. Shit.
Cake mafia, rise from gloom, seeking justice with the boom. Guns and swords, they make their stand, defending life, this twisted land. Zombies fight, brains and loot, midnight madness, undead brutes. Zombies fight, brains and loot, midnight madness, undead brutes. Cakes and cannons clash tonight. Hope and courage hearts ignite. With each blow they hold the line. Smash the undead filth confined. Cities crumble
Gotta sit up.
under siege, yet the heroes never plead. Slice and dice through ranks of dread, leaving trails of zombie dead.
Locked in for slower times. That's okay. I wasn't even paying attention to the game. I will say, I do need to go to take a break here in just a moment after this game. It's true what they say about coffee. You don't buy coffee, you rent it. Just the FYI. Now hopefully we don't have a bad Anubis round. Because that would suck if we had a bad Anubis round.
Cake mafia, rise from gloom, seeking justice with the boom. Guns and swords, they make
So is there any purpose for me to do disease
life this twisted.
on Anubis? Like, obviously having it is important, but I think it just boosts the speed at which I grind it, or build the stack rather. And since there's a cap, I don't think it really matters.
Beams of light in a neon sky. Green eyes glimmer as they glide by. Hovering ship with a
I love this song, Alien Nuggets. They want my nuggets, where do I begin? Aliens want my chicken delight.
beaming me up in the swirling night. Sauced in one hand, nuggets in the other. Take 'em to space, but you'll never recover. Chrome-plated saucer lands on my lawn. They sniff the air and my nuggets are gone. They probe my soul with eyes so wide, but they won't take my crispy pride. Aliens want my chicken delight, beaming me up in the swirling night. Sauced in one hand,
GG's, G's, G's.
take 'em to space, but
Alright, that one was probably 7 minutes and 48 seconds. 6 minutes and 38. I am not good on time today. Alright, guys, I'm going to be right back. And then we'll get back into it. If you guys want to play, let me know in the chat, and we could definitely play. If you haven't hit like or subscribe, please do that, because I'm a whore for those numbers. I'm not a whore for those numbers, but I'm a whore for those.
won't be betrayed. I flip the script, I take the stand. My nuggets stay safe, I've got the upper hand. Fast food defenders from galaxies afar say no to theft of nuggets, bizarre.
wants to play?
Blades are screaming, sparks ignite.
Actually, let me do a Champions Quest real quick. Yeah, I can carry you in DF. What's your, add me in game real quick. I'm VFaxYEYN. I can carry you in some Dark Forest, absolutely. From Murka. We are friends already? Which one are you? I don't recognize your Twitch name.
Wings of shadow, teeth of flame. Every strike I stake my claim. Eyes like steel, my fate unfolds. A hunter's soul.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. That bathroom break was much needed. I was like dancing. I was dancing to go to the bathroom.
Electric storms, they light the way. Night turns bright like it's the day. Bosses fall, their crowns removed.
Not doing enough damage. That weakness is gonna help though.
Gem by gem, the power flows. In the heart, my legend grows. Through the fight, I remain. Stoic heart beats through the pain.
Those of you on YouTube, if you don't mind hitting that like and subscribe, I would deeply appreciate it. I know I said it a moment ago before I went on break. It helps a ton. Those on Twitch, thank you very much for watching and hanging out on Twitch. I get paid when I'm streaming on Twitch, so I appreciate everybody tuning in from the two platforms, but I get paid on Twitch. And then if you have like Amazon Prime, that helps a ton too. But I don't encourage you guys spending money you don't want to spend. So I'm here to play and have fun with you guys, but there are some free ways on Twitch to help me make some money while I'm doing this. I'm excited though with the wedding today. I'll avenge you.
Frosted breath collides in the winter's war. The tundra's pulse beats beneath the frozen floor. Claws clash with steel, sparks slice the night. This frozen realm is where I claim my right. Fight, fight, fight until the last snow falls. Ice beneath my feet as the battle calls. Lightning in my veins.
I thought I was safe. Damn, that's gonna suck.
I'll take the crown, I'll seize control. Eyes like glaciers staring into mine. The eddy bellows, I refuse to resign. My heart's a wildfire, melting the freeze. Victory whispers on the Arctic breeze. Fight, fight, fight until the last snow falls. Ice beneath my feet as the battle calls. Lightning in my veins, the storm in my soul. I'll take the crown, I'll seize control.
See, one thing that sucks about controller is it's hard to do micro changes, like micro moves, especially when there's lag. Truthfully, I need to get a haircut before I go to this wedding. I need to ask my wife to cut my hair. scruffy, a little rough around the edges.
Blades defy the air despite chains of thunder crack the night. Every step a gamble steep. Through the dark my vow I'll keep. Magic ruler, hear my call. I will rise and face it all. Demon magic swirls above. I'll break the maze with
I'm using LD9 player. It's a lot like BlueStacks. For whatever reason, I couldn't get BlueStacks to work on my new computer, so I have to use a different emulator. And it's probably just because I'm shitty with technology. Show my resolution. I don't know how the fuck I would do that. If you're talking about how come it's widescreen, LD9 player has a feature that lets you force landscape. BlueStacks, I used a with BlueStacks I use force orientation app in BlueStacks to force it to do landscape. LD9 player has it built in to where you can just select it. Should I start putting a live counter on the screen now that I'm doing 2 platforms? So we can see like how many people are on Twitch, how many people are on live on YouTube on the screen. I used to do that back in the day, but I haven't done that in a long time. Some people like it, some people don't.
Familiar faces, shadowed glow through these halls. The whispers grow. Blades of fury, hearts aflame. Destiny calls. I play the game. Chaos reigns, yet I will rise, piercing through the shattered skies. Power flows within my veins. I'll conquer all, break the chains.
You named your squirrel Monkey? That's funny.
Scream, the walls collapse. Fate entwined in
If I have my original name for mine, I named Peanut the Nutty Professor.
rivers of fire, storms collide, battles fury, nowhere to hide. Syntonic rage, a storm of sound. In chaos heart, my strength is found. Chaos reigns, yet I will rise, piercing through the shattered skies. Power flows within my veins.
Going back to spawn.
I'll conquer all, break the chains.
Yeah, I'm hitting like a wet noodle this round.
Victory's light is mine at last. Through chaos gaze, I claimed my throne. Unyielding force, I stand alone.
Let's just see. Oh, never mind. We'll see after this game. I want to see if I can make a schematic yet. I know I've gotten one schematic so far today. For sure, man. I'm here to help, and I'm glad that I can play.
Shadows twist, the maze is dark. Beast of souls with blazing spark. Blackened armor, void's embrace. I step forward, death I face. Abyssal Lord, your reign will break. This battle's fire, soul I'll take. Strength will rise, your kingdom falls. Echoing screams through shadowed halls. Eyes like voids, they pierce my mind. Chains of torment, souls confined. Blade of fury, justice calls tonight. This demon's kingdom falls. Drums of chaos, thunderous roar, clashing steel on hell's own floor. The beast retreats, it cannot last. I am vengeance, fierce and fast. Abyssal Lord, your reign will break. This battle's fire, soul I'll take. Strength will rise, your kingdom falls. Echoing screams through shadowed halls. Abyssal Lord, your reign will break. Battle's fire, soul I'll take. Strength will rise, your kingdom falls. Echoing screams through shadowed halls.
I'm just gonna switch the song now because it's the end of the playlist, and I got hit with copyright last time. It overplayed into some shitty ass music.
Deep in the forest where shadows creep, the battle ignites in a fiery sweep. Cake Mafia rises with the cunning plan. Rabbits unite with a bold last stand. Operation Forest Fire.
Yeah, that lag spike, no joke.
The flames are rising, but we won't let it show. Hunt Royale is burning fast. Together we'll save them at last.
VIP. I would say VIP is probably the best.
The moonlight shines on the smoky air. Warriors gather with the daring
VIP will grow
flair.
damn near everything,
Chaos leads the charge. Fight is fierce and the stakes are large.
because you'll get better drops.
Operation Forest Fire, go go go. The flames are rising, but we won't let it show. Hunt Royale is burning fast. Together we'll save them at last.
And if you do purchase that VIP, I would deeply appreciate if you used my creator code when you purchase. I get a little portion of it, which is awesome.
Frosting grenades to carrot spears. The forest will echo with battle cheers.
Nobody knows when you make a purchase through creator code.
The flames are rising, but we won't let it show.
So you can be like, oh yeah, lol, I made a purchase using your creator code, but I have no way of verifying that. Same token, I can also be like, oh, you have to, for me to help you, you have to use my creator code, and I would never know if you were actually using it or not. You might send me a screenshot and then change it immediately, and I'd never know. Because Hunt Royale and the Creator Code program value your privacy. I appreciate you using my code. Thank you.
We are the cake mafia, no fear in our eyes. Hopping through the chaos under pixel skies. Dungeons crumble as we march to the beat. True warriors we rise, never tasting defeat. Bad rabbit, the legend is alive.
Be sure to tell all your friends that are locked to a creator code for skins, by the way. That there's no way for them to know if you're actually saving and storing that code.
Carrots in our pockets, swords in our hands. United as one, we conquer the lands. In Hunt Royale, we're the name they all dread. With every dungeon cleared, we move ahead. Bad rabbit, the legend is alive. Through the darkest dungeons, we thrive, we survive. We leap through the shadows with fire in our veins. Bad rabbit, we break all the chains. Cake mafia's creed echoes in the night. We fight for glory in the neon light. Rabbits with courage, hearts made of steel.
Yeah, right after this round, I'm gonna check and see if I can build a schematic. Then we can get back into it. Yeah, that coffee's creeping up on me. I'm starting to get the jitters. Shit, got stuck in a tree.
Bad rabbit, the legend is alive. Through the darkest dungeons, we thrive, we survive. We leap through the shadows with fire in our veins. Bad rabbit, we break all the chains. Bad rabbit, we break all the chains. Bad rabbit, we break all the chains.
You tell me to go to the boss? How dare you? Oh my goodness. I'm a pacifist. I want the boss to live. We just need to beat him hard enough so that way he sees the error of his ways. Goodness.
In the maze I'm getting lost. Dragons breathe fire, feel the frost. Kraken's roar shakes the ground. In the dark forest, nowhere to be found.
Yeti's cold, grab and take. In abyssal chaos we create. Flashing lights in shadows haze. Dodging traps in deadly blaze. On the grind, power growing. In abyssal chaos we create. Flashing
Sorry,
lights
I
in
had to deal with.
shadows haze.
That's the one thing that sucks about Twitch versus YouTube.
On the grind, power growing.
Twitch has a lot of people, like a lot of bots that try to sell you scams. And if you don't moderate it, then you just open up the door for somebody to get scammed. So you gotta kind of address it a little bit, like head on right away. If I had mods, I wouldn't have to worry about it, but I don't have mods.
Weapons drawn, we take flight. Crystals shine, lighting the way. In the abyss, we must stay. Monsters lurking in the mist. Victory is clenched fist. Heart beats fast in the dark. Every strike making mark. Crawling deep through dangerous breath. A test of courage, a fight with death. Together rise as heroes bold. Hunt Royale legends unfold.
Oh no, he's in his special attack. That's okay. He's probably gonna send out his golems and not walk, and we're gonna have to play him out there. Yeah, he's in his golem phase. Oh no, yeah, there he is. Well, not fighting, they're play fighting.
Fighting strong.
I just heard
Hunt royale where we belong. Darkness falls in the night. Weapons strong, we take flight.
GG's.
Crystals shine, lighting the way.
Alright, now let's take a look and see if I can make a schematic.
Monsters lurking
I don't
in
think I
the
can,
mist.
but it'd be nice if I could.
Is clenched fist. Heart beats fast in the dark. Every strike making mark. Making mark.
Oh, I'm so close. I'm 9 away. See how my dungeon stones are looking. 2k. Getting there. Hey, it's running again. Oh, it doesn't get removed off of my stream. They fucked me good. So yeah, best viewers on streambo.com. That's the scammy message. Kind of sucks that it doesn't delete it from my stream window per se. Hey, highlighted message. The show highlighted on. It doesn't even show it highlighted on the screen. There's a lot of things I gotta mess around with Twitch for the overlay on my OBS. I'm sure if I put it on a simple version of the chat, it would work.
Rabbits on the prowl in the midnight haze. Hunt royales their turf, twisting through the maze. Dragons tremble, kraken whispers bout. Dungeon master scream, it's a crazy bout. Cake Mafia takes the lead, no fear to show. In the abyssal depths they make the legends grow. Chaos in the wind and Yeti's roar begins. With a slice and a hop, let the games commence. Dark forest whispers secrets in the night. Cake Mafia smiles, they're ready for the fight. With frosting shields and carrot streak swords, their legend spreads with unison chords. Cake Mafia takes the lead, no fear to show. In the abyssal depths they make the legends grow. Chaos in the wind and Yeti's roar begins. With a slice and a hop, let the games commence. Dark forest whispers
With any luck,
secrets
I'll
in
get
the
a
night.
armor shard drop on this one.
They're ready for the fight. With frosting shields and carrot streak swords, their legend spreads with unison chords. Rabbits blaze the trail where no one dared to go. In the heart of danger, they reap what they sow. Dragons whisper tales, kraken starting to shake. With ears held high, there's no going back. Cake Mafia takes the lead, no fear to show. In the abyssal depths they make the legends grow. Chaos in the wind and Yeti's roar begins. With a slice and a hop, let the games commence.
Oh no, he disconnected. I really like that they added that you can see when a player disconnects now. No more wondering. No! It's okay. I'm obligated to have to finish this round, but that's only because I'm gonna get my armor shard, build a schematic. It's gonna be the Deathbreaker 3000 enchantment that I need, and we'll be fantastic. We'll play again. Don't worry. I'm hitting like a fucking pillow. At least now it changes the name to bot. Oh my god. They really did something magical with that update. I'll tell you. I wonder if they changed the names to bot on Hunt and stuff. Probably not. But I would like it if they did. With my luck, I'm gonna get Bomber Anubis run or round. Is it really slower that I have more earth added instead of fire? I guess it does. I guess it makes sense.
We are conquerors of stars unseen, navigating galaxies in neon green. In Hunt Royale we reign supreme. In this cosmic dance we're living the dream. Join the Discord and let's explore galactic whispers and hidden lore. With every victory we'll soar. Galactic Claw Syndicate forevermore.
Moment of truth. Is it a bomber run?
Syndicate forevermore. Hunt your monsters in zero grav. We're out here fighting like mad. In spaceships faster than a phoenix. Life's an adventure in this clinking mix. Join the Discord and let's explore galactic whispers and hidden lore. With every victory we'll soar. Galactic Claw Syndicate forevermore.
Doesn't look like a bomber round. Which is awesome.
Galactic Claw Syndicate forevermore. In the cosmos we find our friends. From starry beginnings to glowing ends. Under the same sky we'll make amends. For every win
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Okay, we need armor. Fuck, it's a ring. Why?
Like coded stars, we leave no stain. Galactic lords.
Oh, but I got a ring, so. Woo. Ugh. Ugh. I probably need that. Here, I'll show you guys my project set. This is the gear I still gotta make.
Evil lurks and grips us tight. Hope was lost till grace appeared. A hero born to fight our fear.
Got a lot of pieces.
Touch put stars to skies. Turn the dark with glowing eyes.
Slowly getting there. I could probably do Fractured Sanctum to a certain extent, but I don't have, like, reflect sets.
Little rabbits hop to your light. Hop little rabbits stand and fight. With Luffy's grace we'll chase the
Oh, I gotta update 6.
together we will make it right.
Yep, I've been playing for a minute. Oh, somebody invited me for... Here, let me take care of Furkan. I haven't done a vessel here in a minute.
In hearts that bleed, strength and soul she set us free.
I have 4 of each enchantment, basically. Not all of the enchantments, but the ones I do have made, I have like 4 of each. I'll show you. I'll break it down here after a match or 2 of Abyssal.
Stand and fight. With Luffy's grace we'll chase the night. Together we will make it right. Hop little rabbits, hop to your light. Hop little rabbits, stand and fight. With Luffy's grace we'll chase the night. Together we will make it right.
Looking at my webcam right now, this is gonna change sooner or later, maybe in the next couple months or so. The goal is to buy a new desk. Oops. Because this desk is very shallow, and it's currently holding the monitors. And if I were to get a monitor mount for it, excuse me, it's a cheap desk, so the weight of the monitors on that one point probably wouldn't work. It'd probably start bending it really bad.
Forest shadows we walk with no fear. Rabbits on a mission, our purpose is clear. Cake mafia lurking, but we'll stand our ground. Evil trembles shaking at the thundering sound. Whispers in the
Just make it easy.
plotting their scheme. But trust me, my friend, we're more than a dream. Fluffy warriors, united hearts, pure and true. We'll save the forest together, me and you. I've got your back, my friend, through the night. Together we'll battle till the morning light. We'll rid the forest of shadows so dark. With courage and loyalty, we'll make our mark. We'll make our mark. Sweet layers of treachery, they tried to
Invitation declined. Oh no, Furkan.
plans, for goodness sake.
Furkan. Yeah, let me show you my inventory.
Ready for the final fight. The forest will glow with justice so bright. Through the thorn and thick and nothing can divide. With you
So,
beside me, we'll
I have weakness, HP to damage, sorry, but disease, max level, and multi-shot. Those are the ones where I've been focusing a lot on. So as you can see, HP to damage. Fuck, man. Hold up, Furkan. HP to damage, weakness, disease. I have to level up disease. HP to damage, multi-shot, max level. HP to damage, disease, weakness, HP. I keep saying HP damage. Multi-shot, multi-level, max level. Multi-shot, max level, weakness, disease, HP to damage. That's what that looks like. It's 4 diseases. I don't think I have a weapon HP yet, no. And so I've been doing this. I don't necessarily know if this is the good way of doing it, but I've been doing it. Fuck, man. I've been doing this to, where is it? We know what I'm looking for. It's point. I'm cool with playing, guys, but you gotta give me a moment to. I'm talking. You gotta give me a moment. It's hard enough to talk, right? I just crashed. I'm thinking about making a new account. Just a secondary. What was I gonna okay, I was going back to this. There we go. I think that's all of my duplicate builds that I've been working on. So, yeah, like I said, I got 4 disease items. I have 4 HP to damage items, 4 weakness items, 4 max level items, 4 multi-shot items. And so, what I've just been basically doing is I'm trying to build diversity so I can build multiple sets and not worry about my enchantment placements. Like I said, I don't know if that's necessarily the best. It's just what I've been doing. If I have any other lifesteal. I really fuck with lifesteal, by the way. Or, life vest. Let's see if my buddy Furkan the patient is back. Is he on page 2? We'll give it a second here. If he doesn't show me that he wants to play, we'll move on to something else. There we go. How many times can we play? Enough to break the ice, buddy. It's alright, Furkan. I'll forgive you this time. No, I'm teasing. I'm just not gonna text as much. That's all. There's not a problem if you can't watch the live stream and play. I understand.
Here comes the galactic claw. Syndicate of cosmic serpents, weapons aiming all are perfect. Grab your weapons, launch your ships, lock into those cosmic wars. Dragons laying down the fire, save the planet from disaster. Prepare for war. Here comes the galactic claw. Syndicate of cosmic serpents, weapons aiming all are perfect. Grab your weapons, load your ships. We're off into the cosmic rift. Dragons laying down the fire, save the planet from disaster. In the shadow, cities burn. Walking dead, no place to turn. Hunt royale, gone apocalypse. Blood and guts, their only tricks. Zombies, fight, brazen loot. Midnight madness, undead brutes.
My cat's looking out the window.
Fight, brazen loot. Midnight madness, undead brutes. Cake mafia rise from gloom, seeking justice with the boom. Guns and swords, they make their stand, defending life this twisted land. Zombies, fight, brazen loot, midnight madness, undead brutes.
I'm doing kind of shitty on these no-heal rounds. I'm picking really bad hunters.
Midnight madness, undead brutes.
The irony is that Chaos is easier than Abyssal solo Chaos. I mean, not the damage needed. That's where the real problem comes in, but once you beat the damage, you don't have to worry about the no-heal portion. Super easy. How do you feel about the new change, Jaeger? With solo Chaos and Chaos being standardized? Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. Well, okay, so if I was like brand new to the game, it would be good for me to use the melee as long as it has reflect. But yeah, definitely agree. Like, me using melee damages as the sole provider, so to speak, is stupid. I think it's a lot better. We are furking it up. He didn't get to hear it because he's not able to watch the stream while it's going on. We are furking it up.
Cake mafia, rise from gloom, seeking justice with the boom. Guns and swords, they make their stand, defending life this twisted land.
Beams of light in a neon sky. Green eyes glimmer as they glide by. Hovering ship with a hunger within.
They want my nuggets, where do I begin? Aliens want my chicken delight. I will never not find that funny. This is one of my favorite humor songs.
Take 'em to space, but you'll never recover.
So I will have to be hopping off here probably in 9 minutes or so, just because I really do need to get a haircut, and I really do have to beg my wife to give me a haircut. Not that I need to beg her. It's just I'm catching her off guard by asking. So I have to be very yeah, I gotta beg. I was doing this and I thought I got it on stream. So what happened yesterday, I got a bunch of packages for work delivered to my house, and then I went to grab them, and my dog likes to sit in the door when the door's open. And so I was trying to get past her. It was heavy. I got like 15 computers, right? So I'm trying to carry this big box, and then it starts to slip, and I don't want it to fall on my dog. So I have to take the fall into the door, and I pinched my index finger right at the nail. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. It's nothing bad, but that little dot on my nail is yeah, that shit hurts. I'm gonna live to see another day, but man, that was not a fun pinch. My dog got an earful after that. There's a lot of baby angels that felt really bad at the end of that because it was fuck, you know. Well, what's funny is this comes about a day or two prior to me, you know, so probably like Tuesday or Wednesday. My nail chipped on one of my toes, and it effectively made it to where almost the entire nail is gonna pop off, like rip off. So I had to have a band-aid on it and hold that shit down. It's just, I'm broken, guys. I'm broken, what can I say? I'm clumsy and broken. It's been a painful week when you really think about it.
I flip the script, I take the stand. My nuggets stay safe, I've got the upper hand. Fast food defenders from galaxies afar say no to theft of nuggets bizarre.
The fuck was that? It's literally the end of the song. It goes,
Stars collide, but we charge ahead. Voices rise, we're not easily led.
kitty. He's like, this looks like a good place to sit. I'm cool with that. I rest the controller on you. Thank you. Yeti.
Every scar tells a story of might, of fallen stars but endless light. Through the chaos we'll find our way.
Where?
The syndicate burns bright today. Grasp eternity in this dance of fire. Hearts exploding, lifting us higher. Galactic tides, we fight as one. Syndicate rising, the wars
Where the hell is this guy? I'm having trouble finding bosses this game. There it is. This is the best spot, right here, right under the chin.
close your eyes and feel the flow.
I didn't grow up with cats or dogs. I grew up with birds. So I fucking love that this guy loves to just randomly come on my lap and just chill. Oop, he heard a noise he likes. Probably his sister. A little bastard sometimes. Oh man, elusive bosses these last two rounds. And that, my friends, I need to shrink this somehow. There we go. Let's push that. Awesome. Alright, everybody. Thank you for coming and watching the stream. Thank you for those that came into the chat and I got to play some games with you. Thank you for those that hit me up to play some games that weren't on the stream. I hope you all have a wonderful, magnificent, safe Saturday, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So with that, without further ado, take care, guys.